Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, and give a double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations unto the elect that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To USA, Shalom. It's your brother Barack Gabar from GMS Miami Camp. And this article from CNN, and basically going into how Esau Edom oppresses the Israelites, our people, systematically. One of the ways that they oppress us systematically through the financial system is just one way. Okay, and this is statistical facts. I like to bring out these articles because they do studies and bring out facts that we are the Israelites. We are under these curses, and everything that is happening in this life is it could be linked to the Bible. Okay. The nation's largest credit union rejected more than half its black conventional mortgage applications. And look at the time. 1044, call all Yahweh Shemal Shai. And this article was published 1044. Okay, and I just stumbled across this. And it says the largest credit union in the U.S. has the widest disparity in mortgage approval rates between white and black borrowers of any major lender. All right, so these which is Navy Federal Credit Union. All right, and then this is the devil, man. A trend that reached new heights last year. Navy Federal Credit Union, which lends to military service members and veterans, approved more than 75% of white borrowers. More than 75%. Of white borrowers who apply for a new conventional home purchase mortgage in 2022. All right. But less than 50% of black borrowers who apply for the same type of loan were approved. While many banks also approve white applicants at higher rates than black borrowers, the nearly 29% point gap in Navy Federal's approval rates was the widest of any of the 50 lenders that originated the most mortgage loans last year. All right. It says the disparity remains even among white and black applicants who had similar incomes and debt to income ratios. All right. So they had there was nothing different on paper. It's just that they wanted to know on your application, were you white? Are you white or are you black? So-called. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, this is not your world. You will never, ever, you will always be looked at as a second-class citizen here in America. This motherfucker got a damn cane in his hand. All right, you will always be looked at as a second-class citizen here in America. All right. It says that while applicants, Navy Federal approved a slighter. All right, it says Navy Federal approved a slightly higher percentage of applications from white borrowers making less than $62,000 a year than it did of black borrowers making $140,000 or more. A deeper statistical analysis performed by CNN found that black applicants to Navy Federal were twice as likely to be denied as white applicants, even when more than a dozen different variables, including debt to income ratio, property value, down payment percentage, and neighborhood characteristics were the same. Which goes to show you, man, that this is not your world, and they want to. This is the reason why they ask you, what is your race? When you fill out a job application, when you fill out all these different things that Esau have you fill out in this society, in this world, they want to know, are you white or are you black, for a reason, so that they can categorize you into a certain category. All right, this is the so-called white man's heaven. He will always be ahead in this world. Why? Because it's in the Bible. All right. When Isaac blessed Esau, he gave Esau a blessing. By thy sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt have the fatness of the earth, man, and the dew of heaven. And this is his blessing. All right. And this is the great Gulf fix that we can't go past. There is only a certain barrier that the Lord will allow certain Israelites to cross. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28:44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. We got to go to the banks to get a car loan, to get a house loan, to get all these loans. The game is rigged. The credit game is rigged. Where you live at, while you put while you fill out an application, the address you put, if you live in a predominantly Jake neighborhood, you're gonna get denied a whole lot of stuff, man, because of where you live at, your zip code. You can have a good credit score, you can have all this and that, all right, but if you put these things on these reports, they're going to deny you because they think of you as you just a nigga in their eyes. All right, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. We don't loan money to the damn white man. He owns all the bank. Why do you think Amalek, the chief of the chief of Edom, they rule the financial system, the economic system. They own all the banks. They're the CEOs of all these banks and all these chief officers of the bankers. They're all Amaleks. They're all the chief house of Esau. They're Amalekites. All right. This is the Lord set them up like that because it's their time to rule, but the time is almost up and they know that. He shall be the head and thou shalt be the tail. We're the tail. Even the base of these Edomites, the base of them, they get approved, and we can have a better profile than them, a better debt to income ratio. We can make more money than them. We can have everything in order, and they'll just deny us. But because what? Because we're so-called black people. We're Israelites. They look at us. They don't want to see us ahead and advance. And it's also the curses. All right? They don't want to see us advance in life. They want to see, this is how white supremacy, this is how so-called white people are able to gain their advantage and continue to hold the wealth in this country and throughout the four corners of the earth, is because their people are in power. See, when you're in power, you get to decide who makes money and who doesn't. And owning a home is one of the fastest ways to build net worth. To build net worth. And who are the gatekeepers for that? The so-called white man. He decides whether you can own a home or not. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He decides that because Esau is the gatekeeper. He decides who get approved and who gets denied. That's a gatekeeper, man. And he looking at your application. Really, it's of the Lord because it's the curses. But this is how white supremacy continues to forward throughout the four corners of the earth, because they get to decide the resources that we have and the different things that we eat and we drink in our local supermarkets, the education that our kids have, the medical, the health that we have available in our neighborhoods. That's white supremacy. All right, control. We don't control that. We don't control what we see in our supermarkets. We don't control what we see in our banks. We don't control that. All right, and this is a major way how Esau Edom, and he doesn't even care. He is the gap. They're not even trying to hide the gap ratio. It's blatant, statistical facts. All right. Yeah. And here at the bottom, they said that they're equal and equitable lending practices. That's bull crap. All right. Everybody knows how Esau gets down, man. He's the wicked. All right. And this dude right here, he think that Esau going to show him some type of sympathy. They're going to drink to this on Friday nights and Saturday nights. All right. How they denied all these so-called black people. Yeah, I denied them. all these cops, all these nurses, all these doctors that are in these positions, when they do evil and wicked stuff, they go back with their partners and they brag about what they did, all the wickedness that they've done. Yeah, I planted some stuff on that Igor the other day. Yeah, we took him to jail. Or a nurse, so she talk about how she, did some wickedness and gave her, all these things are coming out. How nurses are killing people through certain, practices. Cops and bank all these bankers that all these people that laughing about how they denying people behind closed door. All this stuff is Esau, you're going to be found out, man. This is why the Lord hates America. All right. Ultimately, it was the curses. But it's all good. Jake, hang in there. This is not our rest anyway. Micah 2:12. 2:10. Matter of fact, let me get that. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. This place is through, man. Lamentations 1:5. Her adversaries are the chief. Her enemies prosper, for the Lord have afflicted her for the multitude of her transgressions. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. Yeah, her adversaries are the chief. Who's our chief enemy? They're in the head. They're in the rulership. They're in the positions of authority at the top. Her enemies prosper. Damn Edomites. They're not in trouble like other men. All these damn old ass Edomites live into their hundreds, and they die with all this money, and they keep passing it down. That's how these Edomites were. That's how they can continue to gain control. See, these Edomites think they're going to come back into this wealth that they left. No, they're coming back in chains, man. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Think you just gonna keep a grip on the planet Earth forever and ever. We just gonna continue to just get by, live, work 30 years and get you, no. The Lord got something better planned for us, man. This ain't it. You can be doing everything. See, this goes to show you that you could be doing everything right in this society. You could be doing everything right. You put your seatbelt on, you pay your insurance, you do this, you make sure everything is paid for, and you're a law-abiding citizen, what they call it, right? And then you decide you work 15, 20 years, you save up enough money, you and your wife and your family, you want to get out the hood, and you go to these banks. They don't care, man. These people don't care. These are the Edomites, man. They do not care. I don't even know why this dude right here, he wants some damn type of sympathy from Edomites. They're going to keep denying you. Why? Because they hate you, man. This is real. Just because they smile in your face, that don't mean behind closed door they're trying to screw you up, screw us over. Always, man. Always, man. That's their sole purpose. All right, whether you want to believe it now or you're going to believe it later when all hell break loose. And with that, shalom.